I hate to see parents feeling pressured by what should be happening. As long as they're doing their best to try to allow their baby to get sleep in the day and at night, as well as taking care of the baby's other needs, that's about the best you can do. My name is Irene Freeman. I'm a pediatrician at Lurie Children's Primary Care, Town & Country Pediatrics. As long as a baby is growing normally and is developing normally, there's no such thing as too much sleep. You can never force a baby to sleep. So all you can do is provide a safe environment for sleep and an opportunity for sleep, and look for those chances when it looks like your baby needs sleep, but sleep has to happen of its own accord. What's interesting about babies is that I think they're born with their days and nights kind of mixed up, because what happens during pregnancy, when you walk around, if you don't have a night job, you're walking around in the day, you're basically rocking your baby to sleep. And then when the pregnant mother lies down to sleep, that's when you feel the baby moving a lot. So the baby moves a lot during the mother's nighttime. So babies are born with these sleep-wake cycles that they've already established toward the end of the pregnancy in their dark environment with no clue about when it's day and when it's night. They have to let their brain see when it's light, when it's dark, and parents can't do too much about that except allow the baby to be exposed to light and dark. And at night, when the baby needs to be taken care of, when there's feeding, diaper changing, and so forth, it's good for parents to be pretty businesslike about it. Like, I'm taking care of you, I'm meeting your needs, but I'm not playing with you, and I'm not socializing with you. For a brand new newborn, if your baby has been awake for an hour and a half to 2 hours, probably the baby's getting tired and needs a nap. If you wait too long and you miss that window when the baby's sleepy, sometimes the baby will be overtired and have trouble falling asleep. So the ideal is to be watching for that opportunity when the baby starts to look kind of drowsy, and then try to get the baby down for a nap. There's a lot in the literature about sleep that talks about how long a nap should be. You put your baby down for a nap, it might be 15 minutes. The baby wakes up, thinks he's all refreshed, and is ready to be awake again. Nothing you can do about that. And that's part of my baby learning to be asleep in his napping place, and you hope to build on that so that the baby gets more and more used to sleeping there for naps, and then the naps will start to get longer. A baby who is getting to be a good sleeper at night oftentimes will become a better napper as a result. So if your baby is sleeping a good stretch at night, 6 hours, 7 hours, your baby's probably waking up during that time and just going back to sleep again, which is what adults do. We all wake up at night as well. And so once the baby has figured out how to wake up, how to cycle through the different sleep cycles, wake up briefly, go back to sleep again, when the baby knows how to do that at night, they usually figure out how to do that for naps as well. We know from studies that the safest place for a baby to sleep is in a place where the baby is sleeping on its back, on a firm surface by itself. Newborns make a lot of noise. They are not good roommates. They have these teeny little nostrils. If they get a little booger in there or a little bit of food in there, it makes their breathing really noisy. They make a lot of snorting noises. New parents often wonder if everything's okay. And it usually is. It's usually just fine, especially if the baby is sleeping through all this noise, then it's fine. Sweating is common. Many babies will kind of get a sweaty head. And also cold hands and feet, that's very common too. If your baby is too cold, the baby's going to cry. You might not know that the baby's too cold, but you will tend to the baby, you'll take care of things. Eventually you'll figure out what it is the baby needs. Pacifiers are safe. They make life better for babies, which makes life better for parents. The only problem with pacifiers is they fall out. Most babies, when they're in those first couple of months of life, they can't necessarily find that pacifier and put it back in again. So parents often end up doing that for them, which is fine. Thumb sucking, finger sucking, very similar habits. When that happens, if it happens naturally, it's a beautiful thing. Parents might hear their baby wake up at night, and they hear the thumb go in the mouth, and the baby goes back to sleep again without needing any help at all. parents do figure things out. Parents will notice what's working and what's not. Every day is a new opportunity to figure it out a little bit better. Every day is a new opportunity for the baby to be a little bit older and a little bit better at communicating and letting parents know what he or she needs. It all works out.